Hello, world. My name is Z, or you can call me Mr. Z. I am a web developer, and I am also a consultant at Z World Webs. My one goal is to develop custom websites that are specifically catered to your organization's needs. I completely understand that building a website is an exhilarating, exciting, and significant step in connecting with your audience. Your organization has the potential to make a meaningful impact, whether it's supporting animal rights, advocating for equality, combating human trafficking, or honoring the brave individuals who have served our country. Your mission is too important to be held back by the challenges a website can present. And I am here to ensure that your website works for you, not against you. Whether it's maintaining, developing, or redeveloping a custom website that is specifically catered to your needs. And with that being said, I would be more than delighted to learn more about your organization and, of course, develop a website Z World is waiting for.
Hello, my name is Zach Clayton. Mission for Healthy Heroes is more than just a broadcast. It's a commitment to the people who put their well-being aside so the rest of us can live a safer, healthier life. On Sunday, February 22nd, we're hosting a 22-hour event filled with stories, resources, and conversations that truly matter. And I'm asking you for something simple but meaningful. Just 22 minutes. 22 minutes to watch, 22 minutes to participate, 22 minutes to show our heroes they're not alone. Scan the QR code for details, mark your calendar for February 22nd, and join us in lifting up people who always lift us.
In energy work, energy psychology, you're helping a person understand. We can get a little closer to what that pain is without being overwhelmed, without being frightened, and we can sort of look at it and take care of it. Because the whole thing about PTSD and other avoidance or difficulty in handling a memory is that we're trying to not see it. We're trying to just say, stay over there, stay back there, stay under the surface. And that in itself causes a lot of problems because nature wants to heal. There's healing inherent in nature. So
And good morning, everyone. How's it going? I guess it's actually good afternoon. Sorry, been locked up in my little community pay it forward cave here this morning, so didn't actually know. Geez, it's already 10 till noon here in the Colorado sunshine. Well, it is 62 degrees. I guess it's windy, but it is 62 degrees, so I'm going to say it is sunshine. And all I know is it's Colorado, so it's a beautiful day. But welcome to another drop in for Mission for Healthy Heroes. And what we're going to be talking about today is the real reason and the fundraising aspect of what we're doing. I also want to give a shout out to where nothing's official yet, but it's getting really close. But I do want to give a shout out to a donor who is giving us a few things. They're called Shrinkles. It's a skincare product that she is going to be donating for the event. You can purchase. I think that whole time I may have been muted. That's not quite the way I like to see things go. Uh, but I guess I'll get started again. Hey, everybody, how's it going? My name is Zach. Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care. Happy afternoon. Welcome to another drop in. I want to give a real quick shout out to Christine George, the inventor of Shrinkles, a new healthcare product that she is donating some of these and some Shrinkles tea that you will be able to be involved in possibly winning. Just purchase one of the $10 tickets that you can purchase here on the QR code. There's a place down there that every $10 you spend, that you spend, you get your name put on the wheel of giving. And every time your name is picked in the spin, you win whatever we're giving. I don't care if it's something that's donated that's of a value of $3 or $300. It's going to be in on that wheel. Okay, so no matter what people donate, it's going to be in on that wheel. We've got some books from Travel Channel's Legion of Exorcists, Mr. Sean Winnington. He's written a couple books that are going to go. Joy Pugh, a paranormal uh, goddess. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. She's got some books that she donated. And we've also got a reading from Lynn Sobolski, which is going to be given away. It's a 1 hour free reading. And now we've got some Shrinkles and Shrinkles tea that is going to be given away. All you have to do is scan the QR code that you see right here in the corner. Make your purchase of a couple of those $10 tickets. And if it lands on you, you get it. You get whatever the prize is for that hour. I'm hoping that we have multiple prizes. I would love to get something around 44 prizes so we can give away 2 an hour. But I need your help to do that. So if you would like to get involved, if your company would like to donate something for us to be able to fundraise on it, all you have to do is use this QR code, get a hold of me, and we can make this happen. We're here today to talk about this program, in which it's really hard to see. I need to put it on a white background, but I will do that. That is the Come Together Compass. Okay. And the Come Together Compass is something very special. What if one platform could help families get the items they need and offer emotional support during tough moments? Connect people to real resources, all while honoring the same heroes we uplift through Mission for Healthy Heroes. In this video today, we're going to introduce the Come Together Compass, the next evolution in our mission to support. Mission and support for veterans, first responders, medical personnel, caregivers, volunteers, and every community hero who gives more than they've ever asked for. But this is also something that can be very, very vital in the life of you and people you love, because this is not exclusive to one group of people. The Come Together Compass is going to be there for everyone to use, for everyone to share, for everyone to be able to utilize this program to help with everything from keeping our landfills cleaner to making sure that we can find the right treatment for you when you need it. So in this video, you'll see how the Compass brings together the Dare to Care Resource Exchange, the Compassion Compass AI Assistant, the Come Together Resource page, and the values of Mission for Healthy Heroes, as we break down how this system supports physical, emotional, and community connection needs, with real examples of how it helps the very people who are in our communities. Because with the compass, when the compass is running, we will find our direction to healing. Watch to understand the mission, the technology, and the impact, and this heart behind the new chapter, and how together we can ensure no hero, no family, and no neighbor ever feels forgotten. Again, this is for everyone. I'm extremely excited about this, and I hope that this fits in your heart as much as it occupies my heart space. Okay. So, um, this is something that I've been thinking of for a long, long time. And I truly believe that this is going to be the most important project we have ever done at Community Pay It Forward. When I get back, we're going to continue to talk about the Come Together Compass.
For 22 hours, we show up, not for fame, not for applause, but for the ones who wake up every day and put everyone else first.
This is our fourth year. 22 continuous hours of real conversations, real stories, real hope. Voices that refuse to be silent. Hearts that refuse to quit.
Some are exhausted, some are hurting, some are carrying the weight of the world quietly, while still showing up for others. This podcast is for them.
On Sunday, February 22nd, starting at 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific, we go live for 22 straight hours to raise funds, raise awareness, and remind people they are not alone. If you've ever felt unseen, if you've ever given more than you had, if you believe compassion still matters.
This is your moment to stand with us. Listen, share, support. Because when we come together, hope gets louder, strength multiplies. Real heroes don't wear capes. They just keep showing up, tired, unseen, and still giving.
Join us live. Sunday, February 22nd, 4 a.m. East, 1 a.m. Pacific. Show up for those who never stop showing up for others.
Because no one needs to go it alone. When we all
come together.
Okay, so welcome back, everyone. Today we're unveiling something powerful, something built from the same heart, the same purpose, and the same promise that drives Mission for Healthy Heroes. For years, Mission for Healthy Heroes has stood beside veterans, first responders, medical personnel, caregivers, teachers, volunteers, and every protector who puts others first. We've honored their service. We've shared their stories. We've connected them to support. And now we're doing this and explaining that the mission today we introduced, the Come Together Compass, can help us all, a unified platform designed to help support the whole person, their physical needs, their emotional needs, and their connection to the community. Because when the compass is running, we will find our direction to healing. And that healing includes our heroes, their families, and every neighbor who needs a hand. What is the Come Together Compass? Well, the Come Together Compass is a three-part ecosystem that merges one, Dare to Care. You've heard about Community Dare to Care for years. In our resource exchange, we've given away free clothing, free housewares, free food when it's donated. We've given away anything that comes in, anything that's donated to us, we've given it away for free. Well, that's become a little it's become a little problemsome because of lack of room. So when we were putting together the Come Together Compass, I wanted to find a better way to do it. The Compassion Compass AI Assistant. This is something brand new, and I hope that you are going to enjoy that. And the Come Together resource page. And woven through all of it is the spirit of the mission for Healthy Heroes. The belief that support should be accessible, dignified, and rooted in compassion. This platform is built for families in need, heroes facing burnout, caregivers carrying heavy loads, students who are struggling silently, seniors who feel isolated, anyone who needs help but doesn't know where to turn. It's simple, it's stigma free, and it's built to restore dignity. The first part of this is the Community Dare to Care Resource Exchange. This is where physical support begins. Community Dare to Care Resource Exchange is a free donation platform where families, including the families of our heroes, can get the essential items without judgment. Look, this is where people can connect for clothing, food, hygiene products, school supplies, household goods, emergency essentials. Why does this matter? Look, people often give everything they have, emotionally, physically, financially. Their families, they have to carry the weight too. The Community Dare to Care Exchange ensures that they never have to choose between pride and survival. So, one example of this would be maybe a firefighter's family is struggling after unexpected medical bill. This would be a good example if, God forbid, okay, a really, one of my brothers, one of my greatest friends in the world. I'm not going to say his name, but I love him with all my heart. He's one of the greatest people. I'll just say this, and anybody who knows us knows who I'm talking about. But brother Qua, he's a volunteer firefighter. Well, he recently had a gate swing open and it ripped his shoulder up. Well, now he's got to try to continue doing his work. And while he's trying to deal with the community uh, protection and everything else, well, he's got a ripped up shoulder. That means that you're going to be without employment for a little bit. Okay. So imagine him and his family needs school supplies and winter coats for their kids. Instead of suffering in silence, they open the Community Dare to Care Exchange. They find exactly what they need. They can pick it up with dignity. That's what Mission for Healthy Heroes stands for. That's what Community Dare to Care delivers. Now, I'm going to caveat this every time I open a microphone to make sure that people understand this. There are rules that you have to follow with this for your own safety. Make sure you never go to a home alone. Make sure that you never invite anybody to your home if you're alone. No, not everybody is out there to hurt you, but no, we cannot risk something going wrong. Our suggestion is take and meet somewhere that's a neutral place, a police station, a firehouse, middle of Walmart, for God's sakes. At least it's a little bit safer there and you're protected. We're going to do everything that we can to suggest the best route for you while protecting ourselves. Because as much as we want to see good people do good things and get connected, we know unfortunately there are bad people out there doing very, very bad things. We want to protect you from that while not compromising what we've started here. Okay. The Compassion Compass AI Assistant, and I dare you to try to say that a couple times really fast. The Compassion Compass AI Assistant. This is where emotional support lives. I know people are afraid of AI. I know this is something that really freaks a lot of people out, but I'm telling you right now that if we use it the right way, look, at one point in time, people thought it was ridiculous that we were going to use non horse drawn carriages. It just becomes part of life, folks. We got to get up. We've got to utilize what we've got. AI is here, and it's not going nowhere. And just because you don't like it, I wanted to utilize it for something important. The Compassion Compass AI assistant is calming, empathetic guide that helps people navigate stress, anxiety, loneliness, and overwhelm. And when they feel overwhelming, what it does is it's going to offer grounding exercises, provides journaling prompts, detects emotional tones, responds with compassion, and connects users to local resources, and escalates to crisis support when needed. It's going to have a geolocation benefit to it, so it's going to know where you're at. Okay, and it's going to be able to try to connect you to people in your area to where we can help you with the best of our to the best of our ability. So again, why is this so important? People carry invisible burdens. They see things most people never see, and especially our heroes. They hold pain most people never feel. And too often, they carry it all alone. The Compassion Compass gives them and their families a safe place to breathe, reflect, and find support. Like, say we've got a paramedic finishes a difficult shift, and I have heard some horror stories from paramedic friends, including my father. As I've mentioned before, my father was an EMT when I was a child. His and yes, the funniest story about this is that he had his CPR dummy in our closet near our front door in Pierce, Colorado, and Zach decided he wanted to open that closet door, and that thing fell out, and I about crapped my pants. Scared the holy hell out of a little kid. I think I was like in my single digits, 8 years old, maybe. God, it scared me. But anyway, say you're dealing with somebody who, um, we talked to a great friend a couple of years ago who was talking about he was a responder to an accident. There was a friend that was a direct friendship with a family member. He knew this person. And this gives them a chance to open the compassion compass. It guides them through grounding exercises. It offers a journaling prompt. It'll show local peer support groups meeting tomorrow. That's emotional safety. That's community. That's mission for Healthy Heroes in digital form. Say it's somebody who is having a tough time with alcohol. Say they're looking for a meeting to go to. This is going to offer them meetings that are in their area that they can go to. We're going to reach out to people who offer assistance for people who've been vetted, and these have got to be, like the initial visits have to be free. There's not going to be any advertising in this. So you can't take and, like, when you open it up, there's not going to be 13 paid advertisements that you got to go through before you get to something that is beneficial for you. Each one is going to have little keywords on it to where it's going to make it easier to find for your need. It's going to be either geolocated, or if it's something that can happen, like our friend Maria Belnick, who is already a part of this. If you're suffering with someone with a loss, like with the loss of a family member, Maria's name is going to pop up because she can help you no matter where you're at. She can help talk you through some difficult things. Maria was the host of a wonderful, wonderful program that we replayed during the Miracle of the Community that Cares. And it was all about loss during the holidays. She's a wonderful, wonderful person doing wonderful things for people who are going through some of the hardest times in their life. But it's as simple as that. It's going to be something that it's going to offer you a chance to relax and catch your breath while the program gets to work and tries to help you out. The plain, pure, and simple reason for all of that is so it doesn't leave you in the lurch. You're not sitting there trying to think to yourself, what the hell am I going to do right now? And why do I feel so alone? This is going to be, it's going to, its purpose is to be there for you while we're trying to find the way to best be there for you. Part 3 is the Come Together resource page, which is already being built on communitypayitforward.us. This is the front door. This is the place where everything comes together. Where what it provides is access to the donation exchange, access to the AI assistant, a map of verified local resources, stories from Mission for Healthy Heroes is going to be, it's going to be attached to the page, impact data, partner highlights, educational content. And why does this matter? Heroes, families, and neighbors, they don't need 10 different websites. They need one place where help is clear, simple, and accessible. The resource page is that place. The Come Together Compass directly addresses 3 major challenges: waste and sustainability, turning excess goods into life-changing resource, mental health and loneliness, providing immediate essential emotional support and wellness tools, and access and equity, ensuring all community members, especially our heroes, can find the real help when they need it. I'm going to state this again one more time. I've stated this before, but every single one of us has the ability to be someone's heroes every day of your life. And I want anybody who has children or grandchildren, I want you to remember this. We do a lot of talk about heroes. Look in look in your child's eyes. Your child doesn't just see a parent, they see a hero. It's the reason why the word hero has grown as much as it's grown in the 4 years. Because hero is it's not specific. Our veterans are heroes. Our serving service people are heroes. Our first responders, by God, they're heroes. A lot of our law enforcement, yes, they're heroes. As we talked about the other day, there are good, there are bad. I support the officers who are out there busting their ass every day to make lives better. Teachers are out there every day putting different people, trying to put together classes that is not offensive and is accessible for every student they have, which is an impossible task. But every day your child looks up at you. They don't even look up. They're not only looking up and seeing a parent, they are looking up and seeing a hero. Look, Mission for Healthy Heroes has taught us that support must be holistic. The compass makes that support accessible. What is a day in the life of a compass hero? look like? In the morning, a donor lists a box of hygiene kits. The sustainability dashboard updates it. In the afternoon, a veteran struggling with anxiety uses the compassion compass. They complete breathing exercises and find a local support group. And in the evening, a police officer's family claims school supplies through Dare to Care. A nonprofit checks the anonymous data dashboard and adjusts their outreach. One platform, 4 lives touched, one community strengthened. One platform. One other thing that we haven't mentioned yet is the thing about this platform that is going to be beneficial and is going to be um, and is going to be so important is that this our hope is that you will share this platform on your website. And that way people can access this no matter where they're at. They don't have to go look for it. It's going to be right there. That's our hope. And we'll get more into that as time goes by. The Come Together Compass is the next chapter of the mission for Healthy Heroes. It's the digital extension of everything we stand for. A community pay it forward, community dare to care, the PAC channels, mission for Healthy Heroes, miracle of the season, all of it. This is what we stand for. Providing dignity, compassion, community support for those who do and do not serve, support for those who struggle, support for those who feel forgotten. Look, this is our promise. As long as the compassion is running, we will find our direction in healing together. Thank you for being part of this mission. Thank you for standing with our heroes, and thank you for helping us build a world where no family goes without and no one has to walk alone. I want to thank the kids at Arizona State University for helping me to put together the Come Together Compass. They are working hard right now to make this come true. Throughout the next month, you're going to see a lot of updates on the compass. We have a meeting tomorrow where we're going to talk a little bit about it, where we're at, and what we need to do. The Come Together Compass is something that is built for all of us, not just for one of us. It is here to support everyone. I would love for you to please like, share, subscribe to everything that we're doing here. I'd love for you to comment on any ideas that you might have that would make this even better. But most importantly, what I would really enjoy and appreciate is if you would take and scan right now, purchase a couple tickets. They're the $10 tickets, or even purchase a sponsorship and become part of the mission for Healthy Heroes. That would make everything even easier. If you would take and purchase the ticket for the mission, or purchase a ticket or a sponsorship for Mission for Healthy Heroes. You do these things, we're one step closer to the release of the Come Together Compass. This is a chance that we've been waiting for. This is a chance for us to come together, and no matter what our need is, we can find ways to help people. This is the biggest step towards our mission to help everyone. One of the greatest things about the Mission for Healthy Heroes are our guests, and there's going to be so many people talking about so many different things. People like our great friend, Len Sobolski.
Hi, My name is Lynn Sobolski, and I'm a giving partner on the Community Pay It Forward program. You may recognize me from Lynn's Day, which is a monthly feature on the third Wednesday where I read live tarot for whoever wants to join us. And so I thought I would take a minute and talk about tarot readings in the context of mental health, because as it turns out, there is a conversation to be had there. So briefly, what the science shows us is that for people who suffer from depression, PTSD, and other mental health issues, their brains undergo physiological changes. There are areas that become less connected, there are areas that shrink, there are areas that become overactive. What science also shows us is that spirituality acts as a protective mechanism for these same structures in the brain. What am I saying? I'm saying that for people who consider themselves spiritual, religious, who have some sort of belief system that is spiritual or religious or mystical, for those people, their brains show the opposite. Their structures are growing and expanding instead of shrinking. Their connections are increased. Their activity is normal versus overactive. And so in the context of tarot readings, if someone is receiving a reading and they're having an experience that is powerful and profound and speaks to their spiritual or religious beliefs, that shift in perspective that they experience during that reading, those moments of wonder and awe, specifically target the areas of the brain that are damaged from stress and trauma. And so by creating a dramatic shift in the way someone perceives themselves or their world or their situation, something like a tarot reading actually can set someone up for future improved mental health outcomes. So is there a woo-woo element to tarot? Absolutely. But there is also a scientific element that says a tarot reading can be good for you. Thanks for listening.
I invite you to join my friends over at Things Network tonight at 8 Eastern. And you can watch my wife, Adrian, Jeremy, and Nick interview Lynn and put her in that paranormal realm where they all live. And it's a wonderful show. It's a fun and entertaining show if you get into paranormal talk and something. It's quite a bit different than this channel. Please go on ahead and join them. It's on Things Network on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and other places. I can't remember all where he shares it, but we'll probably take and try to replay that video tomorrow if Jeremy will. Okay, we'll probably play that video tomorrow, and that way you can hear what Lynn had to say. Lynn brought it up, and I just want to reiterate it. That is what Mission for Healthy Heroes is about. Our goal is to tell you about what is available, what is out there. Because where somebody may just be very much against the use of narcotics to heal themselves, they may have a spiritual side where doing something like tarot could mean something deep down inside of them and really touch their heart and help them with the answers they're searching for. And it's our duty as neighbors, it's our duty as people to come up with every possible solution for people's problems. So I ask you, please scan the QR code, become involved with Mission for Healthy Heroes. Find out more about the Come Together Compass. Find out what you can do to make life better for others. Please love somebody out there because somebody out here loves you. My name is Zach Clayton, president and founder of Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the PAC channels, and the Come Together Compass. I thank you very much for your time, and I beg you, please Remember, if you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together. I'll see you soon.